Hey, you've won 2 in a row. Give me a player's evaluation of where your team is right now going into your game on Wednesday.
I think we're really confident. I think that we have some confidence under us and some wins under us, and we're getting the ball rolling, and we know what we're doing now. And I think the pieces are really coming together for us.
All right, when you say know what you're doing now, was that evaluation period of just trying to get the language and everything changed from last year to this year? Did that take a little bit longer than expected?
Yeah, kind of. We just are turning a program completely around from what it was to what it is now, and it's taken us a minute to get there.
What has been, though, the biggest improvement, what you've seen, because you've won 2 in a row, but what's been the biggest improvement over the last several games?
Defense. Our defense is really, we're locking down and we're keeping people to their average and under their average, and that's really helping us out a lot, because if we can keep people below their average and score more than our average, then we're going to win games.
And I'm assuming you're turning your defense into offense as well. I think what you turned the other team over last 2 games 18 times, and I'm not sure what that amounted to in points, but you guys had to have transitioned that into points.
Yeah, I know specifically in the Manchester game, we got a lot of points from our press. So in our press, we're trying to speed people up and make them uncomfortable. We got a lot of tips on balls, which turned to steals, which turned to layups. So I think we score more when our defense leads to our offense.
How long, let's just talk about you yourself. You're the lone senior in the team, but how long did it take you to kind of adjust everything? I mean, you've been in one program for the last 3 years, and your senior year, it all changed. Was it kind of a tough transition?
Yeah, it's kind of like a mentality change. For the first 3 years, it was tough. We went through a lot of stuff, and we were losing. So I've been on a losing program for 3 years, and now that we're starting to win, it's trying to change our mentality into, hey, we can win these ball games. Hey, we're a good team, and it's just trying to think about we're so much better now than we've been in my previous 3 years. So yeah.
Has it been being the lone senior, and I'm sure a lot of the other players look up to you for leadership and such? Is that a role you've kind of accepted and embraced?
Yeah, and honestly, I think I've done a lot better at it. Being a senior, being the only one, I had to lead preseason conditioning by myself. Coach would give me the layout, what we needed to do, and I had to go out there and explain it. And I think that helped me a lot going into season. I knew what it would take to be a leader, and huddle up the team on the court and say, hey guys, we got to get a stop, or we got to do this, or talking in timeouts and just that sort of thing. So that really helped me get to where I am.
2 wins in a row, and I hate to jump too many games ahead, because that's not the thing to do as players. But these next 2 games this week are really important for you guys just to keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, I think Bluffton it'll be a battle. I think that's a very winnable game, though. Anderson, for sure. If we could sweep Anderson, we'd be feeling good about ourselves. I think right now we're kind of getting up there into the middle of the pack of conference, and if we could be on the 6th or 7th spot, that would be really good for us. So if we could get Bluffton, that would be great. We're going to work hard the next 2 days to get Bluffton, and then look forward to Anderson, and we can definitely get Anderson for sure.
I'm sure at one point you guys are thinking, boy, we're struggling a little bit. Is a playoff opportunity there? And then all of a sudden you get a couple of wins and that mindset changes a little bit. Are you guys kind of looking at that now, that think if we can get this thing going, it's a possibility?
Yeah, I think that now that we're confident, we've got a couple wins under us, 2 in a row, which is great. I think that we've got a stretch where we can pull out some more wins and then feel a little bit better about ourselves. And I think now that we're feeling better about ourselves, we definitely can come together and say, hey, we're a good ball team. We can beat people, and that's what we've needed.